our DG, Mr. Lanre Gbajabiamila, has refused to sign the communique agreement reached between the management of the commission and the union. As we all know, any agreement reached must be followed by a signed communique which will now await implementation. But severally, Mr. Lanre Gbajabiamila has refused to sign any of these agreements. So we are here today asking him to come out and come and address the staff and tell them why he has refused to sign and honor any of our agreements. Secondly, we are calling on Mr. Lanre Gbajabiamila to implement our new salary that has been approved since 2015. Till date, the salaries have refused to be implemented, and we the staff want to know why. And we have decided that we will continue to down our tools until Mr. Lanre Gbajabiamila answers us by giving us our salaries. Thirdly, our conditions of service. Since every staff resumed, some of us are over 15 years in service in this commission, we do not have a working condition of service. We are working blindly. We don't know what we are entitled to as staff. We don't know what we are entitled to as civil servants. So we are asking the management to implement our conditions of service now. Also, part of our demands, we are asking that the arrears of our peculiar allowances be paid to us. We have had peculiar allowances that has been approved for us due to the nature of our work. Allowances have been approved for us since 2010, but these allowances are in arrears as they have not been paid. He recently started to pay 7 months ago, but our arrears is still pending. So we are asking Mr. Gbajabiamila to please pay us our arrears. Also, we are asking Mr. Gbaja to respect the sanctity of seniority in civil service. You have situations where a deputy director of long standing in the service is reporting to an assistant director. We have brought this to his notice and told him severally that this is an anomaly. Service-wide, it is an anomaly, but Mr. Gbaja has refused to rectify this anomaly. Right now, what is happening is that he has gone ahead to appoint an acting deputy director above a senior deputy director. He has told us that the position of the senior deputy director, who is currently in our state office in Jos, is higher than that of a director in the head office. I don't know where he's reading from, but of course we all know that a deputy director is a deputy director and a director is a director. We are asking on Mr. Gbaja to respect the seniority of the civil service and appoint the appropriate deputy director into his office as soon as possible. Furthermore, Mr. Lanre Gbajabiamila has been known to constantly victimize staff by transferring them. Whenever he's not happy with them, he will transfer them with disregard to their families, and wherever they live, he transfers them. Currently, we have 2 of our directors who have been dismissed from service over charges that we do not know. He claims that there is a report. Nobody has seen this report. He claims that there is a recommendation. Nobody has seen this recommendation. And the board of National Lottery Regulatory Commission gave credence to a verbal recommendation from Mr. Lanre Gbajabiamila to dismiss 2 of our directors. Be that as it may, let me mention here that the commission has only 2 directors currently. and these 2 directors have been summarily dismissed. We do not know the charges. We do not know where the reports for their dismissal came from, but as it stands today, these 2 directors are dismissed. We are calling on the government to come and help us look into this unfairness, this injustice. Even if the directors have committed any offense, where are the queries? Where are their responses? Where is the committee that sat to hear their matter? Were they given fair hearing? Was due process followed? All these answers are no. We want the government to look into the arrant corruption, the brazen misappropriation of funds, embezzlement, daylight embezzlement that is going on in the commission today. We have operators who are paying monies to the government, but these monies are nowhere to be seen. Staff's accounts are being used to siphon government monies out of the commission. Currently, the commission is undergoing, for the past 2 months, the commission is undergoing EFCC investigation based on maladministration, embezzlement of funds, contract splitting, financial misappropriation, and a lot more. Our staff are being paraded on a daily basis in EFCC, being arrested and granted bail, yet nothing is being done to the person who gave them the directive. We are calling on government to help us stop this brazen stealing, brazen corruption that is happening in daylight. We know that the government is fighting corruption, and we are here asking that, look at us in your fight for corruption. Come and look into our case, because it is getting out of hand. The commission is being robbed blind. Over 2 billion is missing, unaccounted for. Unaccounted for. We don't know where these monies are, and any attempt to ask any question to these issues, you will meet yourselves either transferred, dismissed, or terminated, or on suspension. We are calling on government because we have nowhere else to cry to. Government, come and help us. Come and rescue us. Save our jobs. Save the commission.